Yeah, you always make me feel like home, yeah.
Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Jazmine Tanaya. If you are not new here, hello, welcome back to the channel. This channel is full of college content and lifestyle content, so if you are interested in that type of content, I would highly suggest you subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell right next to that subscribe button so that you are notified whenever a new video goes up on the channel. And also don't forget to follow me on all my social media sites. I will link everything down below in the description, and I'll also leave a card or something on the screen so that you can find me. So in today's video, I wanted to do something totally different from my normal content on my channel. This is something that I've been brainstorming and thinking about doing for a while now, and I think that I'm ready to introduce it and do it. And I hope you guys enjoy this new content. This is new for me. I'm a little nervous, so if I'm like kind of like stuttering over my words and stuff, and you know, all of that, just excuse me. I'm still kind of figuring out how exactly I want to execute this plan. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this new content, and if you do, just let me know in the comments and I'll keep them coming. If not, we could try something different. So yeah, basically this new content, each week I'm going to basically pick a controversial topic and just talk on it, speak on it, and kind of just get y'all input and see what you guys think about it. I'm gonna say my input. We could agree to disagree in the comments, but let's keep it respectful, please. I'm gonna keep this channel very light and full of love and just respect, so let's just all respect each other in the comments. So yeah, each week that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm just going to basically put out a topic, put my views on it, and ask you guys what you think in the comments, and then we just have a discussion. It might lead into another week, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna try to keep it on like the criminal justice topic, because that's what I'm really into. Like, I'm really into like crime stuff. If y'all don't know, if y'all knew, I'm a criminal justice major, but I have an associate's degree in criminal justice, and I'm currently studying for my bachelor's. So if you are new here, that's a little insight about me. I have a bunch of videos on my channel, you know, with my criminal justice journey and all of that, so you can go check it out. I'll put a playlist in the description as well. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna try and keep the topics closely aligned with the criminal justice stuff, because I feel like that's what my channel was known for, so I'm gonna try and keep it that way. Some weeks we might start off and go on to different topics, but yeah, yeah. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I was at my school library, and I was just kind of killing time in between classes, and I stumbled upon this book. It was called Should Juveniles Be Charged as Adults? And the author, what was the name of the author? Hold on, let me Google it. So yeah, it's Should Juveniles Be Charged as Adults? And the author is Christine Watkins. And in that book, she has some very interesting like debates and topics, whether or not juveniles should be charged or tried as an adult within the criminal justice system. There were like essays and different court cases and a whole bunch of stuff. This is not sponsored. She probably don't even know I exist, but if you want to check it out, the name of the book is called Should Juveniles Be Charged as Adults by Christine Watkins. Yeah, it was very interesting, and this kind of like made me think, like, should juveniles be charged as adults? So when I kept reading the book, the only thing that I could think about the whole time was George Stinney Jr. So if you don't know who George Stinney Jr., he was the first black child that was executed. It was a while ago. I think he was like 14 or something, and he was executed in South Carolina. He murdered 2 white girls. So I put up his information. So yeah, he was executed in South Carolina in the year of 1944. He was executed by the electric chair in June of 1984. But basically, the reason why he kind of came into my mind was because the entire time that he was on trial and before he was executed, he maintained his innocence, that he did not kill those 2 girls, and no one believes him, obviously, because he's, you know, he's been executed. So that kind of just made me think, like, what if he really was innocent? Like, what if they didn't try him as an adult and they kind of what if they didn't try him as an adult, not like give him a slap on the wrist or anything, but what if they actually took the time to rehabilitate him, or take more time on the trial to find more evidence, and you know, just basically kind of give him a chance at life. I mean, he was only 14, but then again, it's like, what if he really did it? What if he really killed those girls? Like, do y'all think, like, should it be eye for an eye? Like, he killed 2 lives, so take his. Me personally, this is tricky. But honestly, me personally, I think at 14, you're still developing, right? And this is not making an excuse for him, because if he killed those 2 girls, then yes, by all means he should be punished. But at 14, it's like you're still developing. You're not even legal. You can't buy cigarettes, you can't buy alcohol, you can't do any of that. So it's like, I would say done on a case-by-case basis. Like, I don't feel like the execution law is a one-size-fits-all. I feel like it should be on a case-by-case basis. But for George, I feel like he should have had more effective counsel, because like, from what I read up on, I might not be 100% accurate or anything like that, but from what I read up on, it was just like a lot of loopholes in his case, and it was some uncertainty, and it was a lot in that case. So I just feel like, no, he shouldn't have been executed, because I don't feel like he had effective counsel. I don't feel like he had a fair trial. So more could have been done for his case. And again, he was only 14. 14, you're easily manipulated. Like, you're still a child. You're easily manipulated. You can become a product of your environment. If violence is all you see as a young child, you are statistically more than likely to grow up to be violent based off of your environment. So it's like, it's a number of things. But me personally, as far as juveniles being tried as adults, I don't think they should. I think it should be on a case-by-case basis, just depending on the crime, depending on their upbringing, you know, all that stuff. But no, I don't think that every juvenile should be treated and tried as an adult. I feel like it should be on a case-by-case basis. The law should not be a one-size-fits-all. Yeah, there's just no, I don't think juveniles should be charged as adults. But I also believe that if juveniles continue to commit such harsh and like serious crimes, and they're not punished the way that they should be, then that's just going to continue the cycle, because juveniles know that they can't be charged with those crimes, and that they can, you know, just do whatever up until a certain age, and you know, they won't have to suffer any consequences. That is when I believe that some type of consequence should be enforced. You shouldn't be able to commit a crime and then run scotch-free, regardless of your age. I'm not saying that. You definitely should be punished for the crime that you commit, because that's only going to shape you into the type of adult that you'll be once you get older. So if you just continue to get a slap on your wrist, let's say a 13-year-old goes out and somebody, and they go to court, and the judge is like, well, you're only 13, you don't know any better, go home. And they, you know, they get a slap on the wrist, they go home, and then they go out and they somebody else, they come back to court, and he's like, yeah, you're only 13, go home. Their brain is going to automatically think like, oh, I could get away with whatever I want. I could go 7 people today and I'm gonna go home. No, definitely not. It's going to ultimately shape the type of adult they'll be. So I feel like, to me, certain crimes, yes, charge them as an adult to set an example of what should not happen, so that way it can kind of prevent those crimes from happening, and to keep them out of the court systems, and to keep them out of jail, and to save their lives ultimately. So yeah, more serious crimes, definitely charge them as an adult. Something simple, like, I don't know, it's really no simple crime. Let's just use stealing for an example, because to me the court system don't take stealing serious. Like, somebody could go to Walmart today, steal a couple $100s of stuff, they go to court, and you know, they just get like community service. Like, sometimes they don't take it serious unless you're like a habitual shoplifter, then yeah, you might be in some more trouble. But as far as like the first couple times, they don't care. But anyways, let's just say a juvenile went to Walmart and stole a couple $100s worth of stuff. That, I feel like you can kind of detour them from that type of crime, in my opinion. Again, this is strictly my opinion, let's keep it respectful. To me, I feel like you can kind of detour them from that crime because it's less serious, versus a juvenile that's going out murdering people. It's something psychologically going on, and that is, there's no like fixing with community service or nothing. Like, no, they need like a evaluation. But as far as like stealing, I feel like with the right tools and programs and stuff, you can kind of detour someone onto the right path, to prevent them from stealing again. Once you get to like the root of why they're stealing, maybe they don't have a job, maybe they want things and you know their parents or guardians don't have it to give to them, and they feel like they got to go out and steal. That's something that, you know, you can kind of help them with. Like, you can give them a little job, cutting grass or washing cars, give them a couple dollars, let them go to the store and buy whatever they need. But as far as like you going out murdering, that's a little more serious. You might need a little intervention, more than an intervention. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. I don't, like I said, I don't think that it's a yes or no answer for this one. Somebody in the comments might be like strictly yes or no, but to me, I feel like this shouldn't be a one-size-fit-all type of situation. Definitely on a case-by-case basis. And yeah, and especially like if it's someone's first time committing a crime at such a young age, definitely take that into account too. Again, unless it's a more serious crime, then that's totally different. But I'm talking about the petty crimes. Yeah. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Should juveniles be charged as adults? Yes or no? Why or why not? Whatever you feel like putting in the comments. And yeah, let's have a discussion. Next week's topic is a little more controversial, so buckle up. I'm very interested to see what you guys have to say, and yeah, let's have this conversation. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already on the way out. Don't forget to turn on the bell so you're notified whenever a new video goes up, and also don't forget to follow me on social media, and I will be catching you guys in my next video. Ciao.